Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Chelsea Road to Glory video. And today we are finally catching up on the Fire versus Ice promo. And to start us off with, we actually have a huge backlog of evolutions that haven't been redeemed / completed. So we're going to actually go through all the ones that I have finished over the past maybe like week and a half that I just been pushing off because I started playing other games. You know, I was on my own vacation doing whatever I wanted. Obviously with winter wildcards, there wasn't much for me to do there. So I kind of pushed off the Evos. Some of them I did do like at the moment just because they were good chain Evos. Like you'll see the Lavia, we do complete him. We did chain him into 2 Evos so that he's now like this 88 rated CDM, which is fantastic for us. But yeah, there's a bunch of Evos. You just saw, I'm pretty sure, the Cole Palmer one, which I'm kind of upset, but not really, because he did get a team of the week, and his team of the week could go into one of the most recent ones, and he turns into like some 87 rated beast card, which I feel like kind of hinders the silver Palmer that we were working towards. But I kind of really I don't care too much about it because we didn't put that much time into the first Palmer, and this one we actually will put a good amount of time into, and he will be a decent card because of that team of the week boost from his normal silver one. So, you know, we move along. Batshuayi is actually going to be our second founder. We were going to use the second founder Evo on Werner, but I just felt like it wasn't going to be worth it now to give it to Werner, just because we can't really use him. Obviously we can't use Batshuayi, but if you've been on this channel before, Batshuayi back in like, what was it, FIFA 20, I think, he had a storyline card, and that was just like one of my all-time favorite cards of that FIFA. If I'm not mistaken, it was FIFA 20. But yeah, I'm really happy we could get him into an Evo. I think he now has a team of the week, which I don't know if he had at the time. He might have already had it, but that team of the week doesn't fit into any of the Evo, so I'm not really too pressed about it. You know, we got some good amount of Evos. Like I'm being so serious. There is a ton of evolutions that we have just not worked on until very recently, so I had to like crunch through these and really get to work. And I don't know how many were in the last video, but I will say that the amount of Evos we've been doing now, like my Xbox storage is like at the brim of space, so I have to like clean them out every once in a while. And that's basically how I keep track of like what Evos I have posted already, what Evos I haven't posted already. And as you can see, we're just chugging along. There's still like I think like 1 or 2 minutes still of evolutions that have to be gone through. I will say my favorite evolution from all the ones that we've done, I will say it is that Willian's Evo. As much as he has not the best pace and not the best physicals, because he does get really tired very easily, his dribbling is insane for me. And as much as I miss Eden Hazard not being in this game, I can't even Evo him or anything. That Willian literally is filling the void, and I'm just so happy that I like worked on that Willian. And he's like what is he, like 83 right now? I can't wait to Evo him some more, because like he's really that guy, you know. And having him in the new Chelsea kit with the number 22 is just like it's just great vibes all around, you know. And that was the last of the Evos. Now we move on to Player of the Month Pulisic, which is fantastic. I think he's like 100,000 coins, which, you know, I probably shouldn't have wasted that much fodder onto him, but you know, I couldn't say no to Pulisic, especially with an 87 rated card like that. You know, maybe he gets 1 or 2 Evos that we can put him in, and he becomes like 92, maybe 93 in the later future. And you know, that's gonna be probably one of his best cards in recent history. If I can't even recall what were his previous cards. And here we got Dominic Solanke or Solanke. I don't know how to properly pronounce that yet. But we did do his player of the month just because we haven't done one, and his SBC was like relatively cheap, so I was like, why not? He's better than the Evo one we have, and if we could get this one into an Evo, that's not the end of the world. You know, we'll have 2 Evos unless EA like hate me and I can't Evo to Solankes, but I think I can, just because, you know, they're technically 2 different cards. So like the Palmer, I technically have 2 evolutions of them because one is a silver, one is the Team of the Week inform. So I guess the Dominic card will be able to go in there. And what else? We have the Team of the Year. Team of the Year is almost here, guys. Team of the Year is almost here. It starts this Friday at the time of this recording, which you'll see before Friday. So look at that. We made it before a new promo drops. But Team of the Year starts this Friday. It's going to be great. We have a lot of pack save. Not the best packs, but, you know, good enough to like where I can dump these into recyclables and keep the fodder going. And I'm praying to God. I am praying that Sam Kerr gets into the women's Team of the Year, just because I really, really, really want that card. It's going to be impossible to pack her. I don't know how the upgrades are going to work this year, because we're going to have 2 teams. We're going to have the men's, we're going to have the women's. There's going to be a lot in packs for us to grab. But Sam Kerr, I think, is like the #1 card that I want out of like all of them, even more than the Kevin De Bruyne card that will probably come out. You know, we've always wanted that card, but we never get it. But Sam Kerr, I think, just takes the cake for us, just like over any card. Like I really don't care who else is in here. I need that Sam Kerr card if she comes, which hopefully she does. I didn't do any of the Team of the Year voting because, you know, it's irrelevant to me. There's not much there. You know, Bright and I think Raiten were also in the voting, but like nobody's gonna vote for those 2 cards. And at the end of the day, our vote in terms of like shifting who gets in the Team of the Year, there's not going to be that much change. You know, EA is going to put out the Team of the Year that they want, and that's that. There's no like debate, there's no anything. You know, it is what it is. And so yeah, that was all of the Evos. That was the Player of the Month. Now we're just basically into the teams. This is the team we got lined up. Obviously we're working on another Evo here. We got a bunch of Evos on the bench. You know, it's gonna be a grind. I will say we're grinding. We're literally completing like 1 Evo a day, just because there's literally like less than 15 days on some of these. I think there's like 2 or 3 that have less than 15 days, and I really gotta get pushing through them. These are the silvers, so only silver cards coming here. Obviously Palmer is the exception because he's got a Team of the Week, but those are silver only cards that will be Evo'd eventually. These are Evos that are players that have played in the past for Chelsea. Giroud is just there to fill in the gap because there hasn't been a goalkeeper Evo in half the game cycle, which I find ridiculous. But, you know, that's just EA. Maybe if they bring out a goalkeeper Evo, it breaks the game and they don't know how to fix it. So, you know, their best bet is just to leave it as is. So I'm probably going to end up with Robert Sanchez for like the rest of the game, which is going to be terrible at the end, but you know, it is what it is. And here's our main squad. Sam Kerr with that red FUT Champs. She carried so hard just to get that, you know, it was great. Like I literally wish I could relive those games just to see her score again, just to get this red FUT Champs card evolution thingy. There was another one which I did want to grind out, but I just couldn't bring myself to play more FUT Champs. As much as I do love playing with this team and playing with Sam Kerr, like I even if I got another red card, I wouldn't know who to give it to in the moment. Maybe Raiten does deserve one just because she's that good too. But you know, after that, I was literally just waiting for like a Raiten promo card just to see if she is able to get something that we could red card in, just because, you know, Sam Kerr like was gonna get that red one regardless. I didn't I didn't have coins for the radioactive one, so there wasn't much I could do there. It was literally gonna be her normal card. There wasn't, there's no option for me to go out and like pay for, what is she, like 500,000 coins? Maybe she's cheaper now, but like back then it was like the first week of that promo or whatever. I was definitely not gonna have her. And here we actually got one upgrade from the Fire versus Ice promo. It is Lawrence here, our right back. She got a good upgrade. The Fire one, I think, has better physicality maybe, but she's a left back. And for us, obviously, you see Chilwell there. We have Ashley Cole cooking a little bit. I'm not entirely too sure if I want to finish him. I do have the silver and bronze done, but I haven't done anything else just because Gullit is still like in the back. He's got like 30 something days. I'm not sure if I'll be able to even finish Gullit just because it's like a 2 million coin card. Like I would literally have to grind so much and then just not like do anything else. Like every pack, every SBC would literally have to go into Gullit. I would have missed out on Kai Havertz. I would have missed out on this Pulisic. I would have missed out on Dominic. There's a bunch of SBCs that will be coming that, maybe this Gullit is not worth all that fodder. There was a couple of debates on Twitter of whether he was good or not. But that'll be for another time. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you for Team of the Year. Peace.